Sure, you don't agree with everything that you see. You must have some questions and not no questions. So I suggested this to him that, look, this is our problem between us two. I said, you see, when the Muslim says that the Bible is not God's word, I will tell you why we say that. You are the prejudice. You are lambasting the Quran. No, I said, look, I will tell you why we say that the Bible is not God's word. And for that, I said, let me give you a parable. Jesus Christ ever spoke in parables. People love parables, stories. We love to listen to stories. So I said, let me give you a parable. The parable is about your father and your mother are sleeping, and in the middle of the night a burglar gets in. The thief or all. And your father wakes up and he grapples with the burglar. But the burglar is too powerful. He overpowers your father, he floors him, sits on his chest and is strangling him to death. Your poor mother comes to the rescue and she saves your father's life. So your father tells you, John, that's what's his name, John, chop off your mother's hands. Cut off her hands. He says, Daddy, are you joking? He says, no, my son, I'm serious. He says, Daddy, have you been drinking? He said, my son, you know, we are born again Christians. You know, we don't touch that stuff. And he knows that. The father doesn't drink. But Jesus said, look, you're talking like a drunkard man. Have you been drinking? He says, no, my son, you know, we don't drink. Then, Daddy, you are crazy. He says, no, my son, I'm inspired. He says, who inspires you, Daddy? The devil. This is devilish. This woman gave you 40 years of endless pleasures. She gave you so many beautiful children. And now she saved your life. And you want to chop off her hands? Daddy, you are crazy. He said, no, my son, I'm inspired. He said, who inspires you, Daddy? He says, God. He said, you are crazy and your body is also crazy. If this is so, that my mother saving your life and you want to chop off her hands, then you are crazy and the God who inspires you is also crazy. Am I right, John? Pastor John. Said yes. If that is so, then my father is crazy and this God also is crazy. So your father says, my son, I can't help it. Open the book. Open the book, the Bible. Book of Deuteronomy. And all of you, I want to open Deuteronomy. Those of you who are handling this book for the first time, at the very first pages you'll find where the contents. And see, in the contents is the fifth item there, Deuteronomy, in the contents. And you find Deuteronomy, the book. It's the fifth book of the Bible, but find any reference, you see in the contents, except the what page, you find Deuteronomy. Please use it.
No, it's from my language.
Oh, okay. But you have to do the work on this one here.
It's the same as that.
No. But now when I'm going to ask you to make notes, you won't be able to make notes here. You'll have to make notes on this one. Okay. I'm fine. In any case, Deuteronomy. See that? This book, Deuteronomy, what page it says? 200, what page is it? 159. Page 159. Deuteronomy, page 159. Have to make any notes, sister. Even this and everything will come right in short. You don't have to write anything different. Now, that's chapter 1. You see, you notice chapter 1 starts with verse 1. I want you to page through slowly and look for chapter 25. 25 of Deuteronomy. Don't turn too many pages. Deuteronomy chapter 25. Deuteronomy chapter 25. Got it? chapter 25. See verse 11 and 12. Can you see verses 11 and 12? Verses 11 and 12. Got it? 11 and 12. Right. All of you together now. All one. Don't do anything. Don't write anything. Don't write anything. I will tell you when to write. All of you together, please read verses 11 and 12. When, start, when, strive together, one with another, and the wife of the one draweth near, for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smiteth him, and putteth forth her hand, and taketh him by the secrets, then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her. That's all. This woman comes near to help the father, he helps the father, saves his life, and now the father says, chop off her hand. And you mustn't show any pity for her. No compassion, no mercy, chop off her hand. So I'm telling John, your father is crazy, and the God who inspires that is also crazy. We admitted that. He said, well, there must be some explanation. I said, yes, give it to him. Explanation, you say, there must be some explanation. You read there, it explains to you everything, that this woman comes to help your father, she delivers him and saves him, and now in the end, the father wants to chop off her hand. And don't show any pity for her. There must be an explanation. I said, give! He said, there must be some explanation. I said, give it to me. There is no explanation. So now, I want you to write across the 2 pages, across the 2 pages, that open book of yours, chop off her hands as a heading on the top on the white space. Chop off her hands. Chop off her hands. Please use this letter. Please. Chop off her hands. Very down. Right across the 2 pages. Right across the 2 pages. Right across, then the whole thing stands out. That's it. Right. That's it. Right across the 2 pages. Chop off her hand. That's it. That's it. Right across the 2 pages. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to write bold. That's it. Now, verses 11 and 12. Verses 11 and 12. Frame them. Frame them with the red this thing. Frame the verses 11 and 12. Frame them. That's it. Very good. Very good. This won't be entered into any competition, so don't worry. You don't need a ruler. Just frame it right now. Frame it. Box it. Alright, that's a better word. Box it. Box it right round. That's it, 11 and 12. That's it. Box it right round. That's it. Very good. Very good. That's it. You said box it? You said box it? You said mashallah. Box it, box it, box it. Box it right now. Very good. Now, you close this book, you close the Bible, and you go home, and you meet somebody, a Christian missionary comes and knocks at your door, and you tell him, I says, you know, there's something like this, like that in the Bible. There's nothing like that in my book. Show me. Now you can't remember Deuteronomy, though it is difficult. For the first time in your life, some of you might have heard the word Deuteronomy, is hard to remember, and where you're going to start in an encyclopedia of 66 books. The Bible is an encyclopedia of 66 little books where you're going to find Deuteronomy. So it's going to make a fool of you. So to make it easy for you,